Hey everyone, it's Richard Metal Fan here, bringing you guys an old school album review. And I wasn't even planning on making any videos today, but I saw on my Facebook newsfeed that this album is 15 years old today. It's from one of my favorite bands of all time, and I pretty much loved these guys since high school. And as you can see below the title today, we're going to be talking about Ascendancy by Trivium, the band's second album released on March 15th, 2005 through Roadrunner Records. Now, this is, of course, the band's second album, follow-up to their debut album, Ember to Inferno. And compared to Ember to Inferno to the second album, Ascendancy, I feel like this is pretty much what made Trivium what they are today, pretty much what broke them through from like 2005, getting on like bigger bills like Ozfest and pretty much getting well known in Europe and stuff. And this is pretty much was the album that got me into Trivium when I first heard them back in like 2006, 2007. And I've pretty much been a fan of Trivium ever since then. And I pretty much love this album. Like, this is pretty much, my opinion, my all-time favorite Trivium album, right behind like Shogun. Just the production on this album is great, produced by, of course, Jason Sukoff. Like, he does a great job with producing, one of the best producers in that scene at the time. Just the vocal work from Matt Heafy is just great. Like, it's hard to believe on this album he was only 19. You know, on Ember to Inferno he was only 17, which is kind of crazy to think about. Matt Heafy and Corey Bolio's guitar playing is just great, and just like the leads and just solos that they come up with is just superb and just spot on. And just the bass on this album is very audible. It's also the first album which has Corey Bolio and Paulo Gregoletto on guitar and bass respectively. And just Paulo's bass on this, compared to like other albums, you could definitely hear it well in the mix. And drumming wise, from the original drummer Travis Smith does a great job. Like, I don't even know how he does, especially like the double bass sections, and everything is just superb. So yeah, without further ado, let's dive into this track by track. Now, it starts things off with The End of Everything, which is a little like minute and a half thing intro, which has like acoustic guitars and piano. No, just almost kind of very atmospheric a little bit and kind of very eerie sounding. And then boom, it hits you right in the face with the second song being Rain. Rain just starts off with just an all-out thrasher, just very fast, and just I really love like the combination of like the clean vocals and harsh vocals from Matt is just great. And just like the end section, which has it almost kind of reminds you a little bit of like One by Metallica, that little double bass part, that I don't know, it just sounds like that. And then it just leads into the next song on here, which is Pull Hard on the Strings of Your Martyr, which is one of Trivium's well-known songs. Starts off with a insane like tribal kind of like drum intro from Throw, and just balls out just like heavy fast guitars on there and just like I really love like the chorus in there is just very catchy. It's like, it's our curse that makes this world so hopeless. And just like the bridge in that song just makes you want to just bang your head. And I really love the guitar solos on here, is just great. One of Trivium's well-known songs. They used to pretty much close every song, almost every show with this song, except for a couple times where they haven't when I saw them. But yeah, anyway, moving on to Drownded, Torn Asunder, which is a great song, just kind of like different from the previous three. It's just very mid-paced, has a very good intro, just throwing it just, I don't know, it's just very mid-paced song. And just like the guitar work on this song is great. Then we go into the title track, Ascendancy. Oh my god, another great song. I just love how it's just like pretty much in my opinion, Travis Smith's one of the best works on here on this album, just like especially near the bridge, and especially like the dual guitar work from Matt and Corey, and just like the same double bass he just is just I don't even know how he does it. It's just wow. And moving on to A Gunshot to the Head of Trepidation, almost a very anthemic like song. It starts off with just boom, boom, and then boom, it just hits you, it makes you want to just headbang. And I just love it's pretty much harsh vocals throughout most of the song, like the first 2-3 minutes, and then afterwards it's just all clean singing throughout. And I just love like the dueling guitar work from Matt and Corey, and then just has like gang vocals of like hey near the end, and then it just leads into like the final chorus. Great song, one of the best songs on here. Then we go into Like Light to the Flies, which is actually a re-recorded version from 2004 for one of their demos they put on in 2004, and there's actually a music video from that, which is quite different from the original. Has I feel like this version is more polished. And it just sounds more refined here compared to like the version that's in the Ascendancy, the music video from '04. But yeah, moving on to Deceived. No wait, not sorry. I'm getting way out of track. Dying in Your Arms. Now this is kind of like different compared to like from all the other songs. I feel like this is pretty much Trivium kind of like writing like a song that feels like something that could be played on like mainstream radio. You know, it just has a I don't know. Well, it just sounds very different. It's just more softer a bit, but it still just has retained sort of like the metal to it. I don't know. It's just hard to explain, but I think it's a great song. Moving on to The Deceived. Now this is just it pretty much without hesitation just hits you right in the face 1,000 miles an hour, where it just wow. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just getting way off topic. It's just I love this album. It's a flawless album. Like I don't even know what to say. The moving on to Suffocating Sight, just very mid-paced, and then just right before the first verse has like just insane drumming and just like fast guitar playing. And I really love like the mix of like the clean vocals and harsh vocals on this track. And then the album slows down a little bit with the next song being Departure. It's just very slow, and I love sort of like the acoustic guitars there. You can definitely hear a little bit, especially like before like the first verse. It's just very mid-pace and just very just, I don't know. I love this song. I keep saying I love this song, but I love every song on here. Then we go into Declaration, I think is a very strong song. And I just love sort of like the pre-chorus, the choruses in here, which here it has like some fast like verses, but then the chorus is just a very slow sounding, and yeah, it's a great way. And I just love how it sort of just fades out at the end. Great song. And then of course, if you have like the deluxe edition, which I have, this actually has 4 bonus tracks, which we'll also talk about right here. First one being Blinding Tears Will Break the Skies. It was actually a re-recorded version from their demo, or if you have like the re-release of Ember to Inferno. No, this is actually a re-recorded version, which actually sounds really great. I just love like the vocals and just the guitar work in here is great. Washing Away Me in the Tides, very just melodic parts. It's just great overall. And then they covered Master of Puppets, originally done by Metallica, and their cover of this song is really great. It definitely sounds like Trivium, but Trivium, like they're sticking true to the original. No, but I feel like Trivium sort of like adds their own spin to it, which makes it very unique, and I love this. And then this here next, the last song on here from the deluxe edition is a Dying in Your Arms video mix, which is, if you've seen the music video for Dying in Your Arms, the audio to that is different from the actual studio track. The only difference is it has like a piano intro, and there's literally no harsh vocals. It's just purely clean vocals throughout. Now, it's kind of different, but I think overall I like prefer both versions, but that's just me. Now overall, Ascendancy by Trivium is pretty much the album that pretty much what got them to where they are. It's just pretty much what broke them big in the mainstream around the time in 2005. So if I would give this album a score, and I pretty much hyped on this album too long, I'm going to give this a solid 10 out of 10. So yeah, that's my review of Ascendancy by Trivium, guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about it, and I'll see you all in the next video. And as always, keep it metal.